everybody? WWE's pay-per-view Over the Limit is this Sunday. Now, the card they put together seems a little lackluster, but I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it'll impress, but I'm not expecting too much. I'm just going to run through the match list. Now, the first match, Cole Lawler Kiss My Foot match. This is shades of the Lawler-Bret Hart feud many years ago, which also had a Kiss My Foot match where Lawler, in the promos leading up to it, had his foot in a pig pants and trying to dirty it up and just, really selling it. That feud, that Bret Hart feud versus Lawler, had some crazy matches. I remember Lawler bringing in guys like Hakushi and Isaac Yankem, who now Kane. So that was a pretty good feud back then. So, but this feud, not so much. I'm predicting Lawler to win. Hopefully, I predicted him to win the last 2 months, and he's lost. So maybe third time's a charm. Maybe this feud will finally end. Because of the stipulations, I don't see. Well, they could have Cole win and be inducted into a Hall of Fame type of thing. But I don't see that. That would generate a lot of heat for Cole, but I don't think they'll do it. Hopefully not. So I predict Lola to win that match and end this feud finally. This match hasn't been announced yet, but it kind of hinted toward it was Sin Cara and Chavo Guerrero. If that does happen, I predict Sin Cara to win his pay-per-view debut and to have a really solid match with Chavo there. That's who I thought he would have had the first feud anyway, because he needs a couple guys who wrestlers his style just to get over with the fans, and he can move on to other superstars. The next match is R-Truth versus Rey Mysterio. Now, R-Truth has been built up pretty well. He's been really good being built up as a heel, as this guy who's been like, the woe is me. He's like, my stuff has been stolen, my number one contenderships, my championships. So now with the Morrison injured and Rey Mysterio taking his place, pretty much, I expect R-Truth to win, because I don't think it would be stupid just to build up R-Truth this much just to have him lose at the first pay-per-view. So as a heel, so I expect R-Truth to pull out the victory there. The next match is Wade Barrett versus Ezekiel Jackson for the Intercontinental Championship. Now, Wade Barrett's been Intercontinental Champion for a couple of weeks now, like a month or two. So, but I think Zeke is going to win it. I predict Ezekiel Jackson winning the Intercontinental Championship. This frees up Wade Barrett to go back to a World Heavyweight title feud, because the Intercontinental Champion doesn't really look good on him. He needs that Heavyweight Championship. So I expect him just to go back into the feud with Christian Orton, whoever the winner is for that match. So I think he's going to go right back into that title hunt and let Zeke have his Intercontinental title run with some other heels, build up some other heels for him, so you can just mow him down if they're going to build him up as a strong babyface champion. So predicting Zeke to be the new IC champion. Now, next match is Big Show and Kane versus the new Nexus, CM Punk and Baby Batista, Mason Ryan. Another prediction I'm going to make, I see a new champions in this match also. I predict CM Punk and Mason Ryan to become the new tag team champions, only because with that promo he had on Monday night saying that the Nexus is going to be rebuilt again. Maybe this time they'll actually be worthy of a build-up and a dominant group, and it needs to start with this win, because if they don't, then that's just, oh, look, Nexus say they're going to be dominant and they fall flat again. So this, let the Nexus have the tag team championships. If they're going to rebuild Nexus, maybe that even a fusion with the core. Maybe Skip Sheffield comes back, some of the old Nexus. Maybe they oust Wade again, bad luck loser. So because Wade needs to be separated from the core. I think that's kind of holding him back right now, because Wade's a star. He's a main eventer, I believe. So let the Nexus and the core, this is just crazy random stuff, but if they're gonna build up the Nexus, let them fuse together and just make another dominant group, and hopefully they won't kill that off in like a month or two. And this leads Show to go back to Raw and Kane to go back to SmackDown, where Big Show can have like a feud with let's say like an Alberto Del Rio before July's Money in the Bank and SummerSlam. Let them get in like a quick 1 month feud or something like that. So I predict the Nexus to win the tag team champions. The next match, the final two matches are the championship matches. I'm gonna go with Cena and Miz first because there's really not much to talk about there. Cena will win because they're not gonna let him say I quit, and they're not gonna put Miz over on him. So that's I'm pretty much 99% sure that's gonna happen. So it's really nothing to. That's if this is the final match of the night, I'll probably just like go to sleep because there's no point in watching it. Even with like a build up to if they're gonna make Cena almost say I quit, but it's not even gonna happen. So the only way they're gonna do it is like some people saying is the Rock and Foley finish where Rock had the taping of Mankind when he said I quit when he got hit by the chair like 12 times. So and they're not gonna hit Cena with the chair 12 times. He would just pop up anyway and do an attitude adjustment and STF on him and make him say I quit anyway. So Mr. No Sell a Steel Pipe on Raw. But Cena wins and retains the championship. And the final match is the Orton versus Christian match. Now this match will probably be the best match of the night. They put a clinic on the SmackDown showing, and that was tape pay-per-view. So this will probably be even better. But I predict Orton to retain it somehow, just to bring on this feud a little long, because they're not gonna give Christian the championship just to appease the internet fans and all the people who got really upset about Christian. They're gonna bring this feud out to another pay-per-view at least, and it should be. So this is only the first month, the first pay-per-view. This could go over for like a two pay-per-view to 3 pay-per-view match. Capital Punishment could be like a fatal 4-way between him, Christian, Sheamus, and Mark Henry. Who knows? And bring him out another month. So I predict Orton to win and retain the championship. Now the 2 heavyweights will retain, but I predict then the IC and the tag team to change. So those are my predictions. Hopefully it's not a crappy show. So I'll be watching it, and hopefully everybody else who watches it enjoys the show. And I'll catch you later.